snakes, panthers, manatees, and even sharks. The Suncoast is home to so many animals, and for the adventurous spirit, there are many ways to explore these special creatures.
From the beach to the zoo, and even the Peace River. When I first came to the Suncoast, I knew that I had to meet every animal that I could, and I want to bring you alongside this journey with me. Welcome to Animals on the Suncoast. This first stop is no secret to the Suncoast. Sarasota Jungle Gardens is celebrating 86 years, and some of their animals are even older than that. First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt was known to visit Jungle Gardens often. She called it the Snake Farm, and even though you can still see snakes to this day, there are even more animal encounters than ever before.
Children flocking like birds for an unplanned snake encounter.
That's creepy. It's creepy? Not really creepy.
Sarasota Jungle Gardens is open year-round for families to enjoy.
It makes my heart so happy that they're having a good time. They're having fun and they're learning.
Many start their day meeting the parrots of the world. They are full of personality, they are photogenic, and they even love to sing.
Beautiful. What else you got? Ooh, warmed up, ready to go.
Children feeding flamingos by the lake are learning their beaks may feel a little weird.
Their beaks felt weird.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool, right? Yeah.
But as fun as it is to feed these birds, there's no way you can feed the gators the same way.
It's 12 feet.
But that doesn't stop them from being a fan favorite.
My favorite animal is alligator.
Because I want to hold an alligator and see the animals.
Is an alligator one of your favorite animals?
Yeah.
Little ones enjoy spending time at the petting zoo with a one-on-one experience with some farm animals. And nearby, the newest member of the family, June, one of the smallest deers in the world.
Feed her some apples, give her some lovin's. It's great for her. It's a form of enrichment for her. She gets to smell different kinds of smells. And then, I mean, it's enrichment for us humans too, because I mean, how could you not like spending time with this cute little angel right here? Hi, baby. Hi, sweetheart. I know, it's so exciting. I know.
But they're not all babies. One bird is even older than the zoo.
So this is Spooky, or self-requested cockatoo. She's 89 years old, older than the park, because we're celebrating her 86th anniversary, and literally 89 years old. It's pretty amazing, and you can see it. You can meet Spooky here at Sarasota Jungle Gardens.
Tortoises, snakes, lemurs, and more. Special encounters for special memories.
Well, I got jealous, so I wanted to hold a baby gator as well. Misty, what goes into taking care of them?
A lot of hard work, dedication, and extreme patience.
That's incredible. So many places work so hard to keep these animals happy and safe, and that includes our next stop. The Suncoast Humane Society in Inglewood is an animal shelter that offers services from adoption to healthcare. Last year, they sheltered over 1,800 animals like this puppy here, but there are 3 girls that are gaining extra attention.
The Suncoast is filled with animals of all shapes and sizes. But now 3 new sisters are becoming local celebrities. These are the new capybaras at the Suncoast Humane Society in Inglewood.
So we adopted them, we rescued them from a wildlife rescue rehab, specifically for this program, Happy Cappies program, because they're our animal ambassadors for humane education.
These young females will be fully grown in a year and get up to 100 pounds. But for now, they are 17.5 pounds. But don't worry, they will get there quick. They're food motivated, and as long as you have a snack, they will be your best friend.
I think my favorite memory with them is when I go out in a pen to like meet them and feed them and just like hang out with them, and they all just come out running and like squeaking and chirping and just like so ready to meet me, and they're very social and friendly.
The goal of bringing the capybaras in is to build a bond with humans and foster empathy and respect.
It's very crucial for them to be all together because they're herd animals, so it's important for them to have company, and that's one of the reasons why we want like them to meet as many people as possible, because they want that connection. They don't only want that connection with like their sisters, but they also want that connection with people, and they want like that like share their warmth and their love with like others.
Well, right now these 3 girls are named Pink, Blue, and Green, but we want to give them real names. So head on over to happycappies.org and you can have the chance to name these capybaras. Cappies also love the water and they're considered great swimmers. And here behind me in their backyard, this is where they can hold their breath for up to 5 minutes long. And if there's anything they have in common with our Suncoast residents, it's our love for the water.
Recently, I checked out one of our local beaches and discovered a bird that also spends its summers shoreside. Here in Sarasota at Lido Key Beach, you may be wondering why part of the beach is roped off. I'll show you why. Take a look at this. Black skimmers, the Suncoast penguin. All right, I just made that nickname up, but that's what they look like. From April to August, these birds can be seen in our area.
Black skimmers are named for the way that they feed. They skim through the water, and with their super long underbill, these guys are great hunters, and as they're skimming through the water, they're not actually looking for the fish. They are tactile hunters, so the moment they feel something hit their bottom jaw, they snatch shut, and that's how they forage.
Share the shoreline is a saying you'll hear around our beaches, and for good reason. This isn't just our home, it's theirs, and we want to give them the space they need to thrive. That's why volunteers all across Florida come in to help.
Audubon, Florida has a year-long shorebird stewardship program, and that is throughout many different counties. All of us work together to, post off different areas and manage our volunteers that dedicate their time to coming out here and helping the birds.
These birds are also incredible parents. There is a highway of birds going back and forth from the colony to the water to take care of the eggs and chicks.
This Florida sun gets really, really hot, and in just 10 minutes, those eggs can fry if they're not shaded. So that's another reason why it's important to give these birds their space. If the birds get flushed off their eggs, those eggs can become inviable very quickly from the heat.
This is the first month the chicks are hatching, so if you want to see them running around, now is the time to do so. Just remember to always give the birds the space they deserve. I'm Brendan Mackey with ABC7, your local station.
And while black skimmers just look like penguins, we also have some real penguins you can check out. At Zoo Tampa, you can enjoy encounters with animals all across the globe, and that includes these penguins here from South Africa. And for creative-minded people, you can paint with one animal whose home is all the way in the African savanna.
Many people love painting their favorite animals, like an elephant, but how many people get to say they painted with an elephant?
Hello?
Zoo Tampa has brought back their Painting with Elephants event, which will take place every Saturday morning through September 28th.
The experience is awesome. I've never done this before. I've always wanted to do this, so it is so worth it. I would do it over and over and over again. They're just so cute and adorable.
And it's not just the people that are having an amazing time. Everything is choice-based for all the animals. And Mpumi here loves making new friends.
She's having the best time ever. They love interacting with new people. They love the attention. And just like a child would be very excited to get an A+ on a test, and Mpumi gets very excited to get an A+ from Mallory, because that A+ also means she's getting some extra snacks.
The session first starts at the Center for Wildlife Conservation, where you will learn about protecting wild elephants. Participants will create an art piece and then make their way to the elephant barn. That's where one of their 11 elephants puts their unique touch on your painting.
Well, you guys at home may be wondering, as Mpumi's painting these awesome pictures like this one here, is she inhaling that paint? She's not. She's actually blowing through one of these funnels here.
So that blow behavior is actually different things that we're able to utilize to do trunk washes, which basically just takes a culture of the inside of their trunk to make sure that they're nice and healthy. So we're able to kind of utilize and translate that behavior over really well with doing fun things like painting and engaging with the public, as well as utilizing it for a health behavior too.
You won't find an experience like this anywhere else.
It is so cool. It really is so exciting that the guests are able to come back and see our elephants in action and also go home with something that's really special and completely unique to their experience between them and the elephant today.
This is Mavi. She's 12 years old and she's gonna help paint us to break.
Coming up, families in Venice collect shark teeth, while fossil hunters in Arcadia give people the experience of a lifetime. When we come back.
Well, I'm a big swimmer, so for me, I like to be in the water, floating. That's my place of serenity, and that's all that matters.
On top of being able to snowboard and surf on the sand, I mean, it's just so relaxing and peaceful. I don't know, it gets my mind right, I guess.
It's super relaxing, but also recharging. It's beautiful. A lot of good energy on the beach. I come as often as possible.
Families and divers alike love to come to Venice Beach, and there's no question why. We've got amazing views, beautiful sand, and for fossil hunters, they come for one reason and one reason only. That's shark teeth.
There we go. That's a really pretty one.
Oh, look at
Look
that
how
one.
pretty that is.
That is a pretty one.
Venice, Florida, known as the shark tooth capital of the world. And it got that name for a reason.
This area here is exposed to a great fossil layer that's just directly offshore and inland as well. But the beauty is the Gulf of Mexico does a lot of churning and pushing, and it throws all these fossils up on the beach. They're loaded with these fossils, including shark teeth.
You can expect to see people at any time on the beaches in Venice looking for teeth. What's so fun about it is that anyone can do it.
You know, from 1 year old on to 100. It doesn't matter your age. You can go walk the beach. You can go inland and go into the rivers. You can find them walking in a parking lot sometimes. You know, they're everywhere.
Chris and Aaron Mandel make a living off of finding teeth through their business.
It is a airboat and swamp buggy based fossil hunting service. We take folks in the rivers and creeks. I like to say it's something that you didn't know you wanted to do, but once you do it, you're not gonna stop.
There are many different kinds of teeth here on the Suncoast.
For the most part, when you're finding teeth out here, you're gonna find your smaller bulls or lemons or, you know, the teeth you'd normally expect to see for shark teeth. They're gorgeous teeth and there's tons of species to find, so they definitely keep you going while you're looking for the big one. You may think that with so many people searching for shark teeth that they may run out, but that's until you realize a single shark will lose 30 to 50,000 teeth in their lifetime.
If you're a beginner, it's actually pretty simple. Just make sure to get the right tools to help you out.
This is your typical instrument of choice here on the beach. This is a sand rake, or as the locals call it, a Florida snow shovel. Basically, this here connects and drags through the sand and picks up small shells, it picks up fossils, and of course shark teeth, and then you bring it out and you sift it.
But be careful. As soon as you start finding teeth, you're not going to want to stop. Just like the Mandel's kids.
We love shark teeth!
Oh, they love it. Oh, they love it. My 7-year-old, you can't take him anywhere without him looking at the ground. He'll go into parking lots and just, oh, I see black, and he'll start looking around, and he loves it.
The Peace River is one of the best places in the entire country to find fossils. And some of those fossils, millions of years old.
This is the Peace River. It runs through southwestern Florida and stretches 106 miles long. But here in Arcadia is one of the best places in the entire country to find fossils.
It's the best place in the state. The Peace River is more or less just kind of jutting right down the middle of this huge fossil vein that runs through central and southwest Florida. And actually, the river's done the job for us. It's more or less like a big excavator. It's come down and it's ripped this layer right out, and it's availed itself to us so that we can literally go right in and scoop up all this awesome history.
This is how Chris Mandel makes a living with his company, Fossil Recovery.
Nice job, boom. Anything over 2.5 inches is a great tooth. Anything over 3 is fantastic. Anything over 4 is legendary.
People come from all over with the goal of finding a prized souvenir from thousands or even millions of years ago.
Colorado, totally different than anything we could do back home.
It's just so much fun to be able to come out here and help people find their first, big shark tooth or their first fossil even. It's just a bucket lister for so many people, and I love being part of that. Here at the Peace River, we're finding all kinds of things today. We've got everything from a turtle shell to horse teeth to my all-time favorite, the megalodon.
And there are alive animals here too. We saw a few gators sunbathing on the way to our dig. But ancient sharks were top of mind for everyone. Cue the Jaws music. This is what the group was looking for.
It's the top end of what you're gonna see in the river right there. That is absolutely gorgeous.
After digging for almost 7 hours, everyone went home with at least one solid tooth. The chase is what brings people like Dan Warren back. This was his 3rd time on the water in the past few months, and he's coming again next month for another trip.
I got that big 2 3/4 inch megalodon tooth, probably one of the biggest ones I've pulled out of the river. Patience. It's patience. Just keep digging and eventually something will show up.
And if you're worried about finding something, don't worry. To this day, everyone has found at least one fossil. I'm Brendan Mackey with ABC7, your local station.
Going down the Peace River is so awesome, but check this out. This is a buggy. Fossil Recovery just added this, and on this thing, you'll drive through the swamp looking for wild animals and even fossils. So stay with us. I'm gonna check this thing out, and we'll see you after the break. Welcome back. We've had a ton of fun showing you all of our animal stories, but don't forget, these are live creatures. And that means not only are they protective, they can also be dangerous.
This is what the average day in the life of Jeffrey Heim looks like.
Just the thrill of the hunt, and then that discovery, and then you never know what you're gonna find.
He started searching for shark teeth 5 years ago and has been obsessed since. But this addiction almost took his life.
I felt like I got hit with a boat. I didn't hear anything coming. It ripped me down this way with a lot of force, and it ripped my hand this way. I got bit twice, and it was just so much force on my head. I thought it was a propeller on a boat going 50 miles an hour.
Not a boat, but a 7-foot alligator. This is the actual GoPro video of when it attacked Jeffrey in the Myakka River 2 years ago.
Well, yeah, I knew it was gator mating season. I was just overconfident in my abilities, and I just had to go. I didn't want to waste the day. I really wanted to find at least one little shark tooth, and I would be happy.
That decision resulted in a skull fracture on his temple, 34 staples on his head, and 3 puncture wounds on his hand.
When I come up, I see an alligator right where you are, and we're looking at each other in our eyes, and I could see that look where she just wanted to kill me.
Heim is lucky to be alive today after coming face to face with death.
Everyone wants to find that once-in-a-lifetime tooth. It just so happens Jeffrey found his 2 months after his accident.
So let me get this straight. You were in the water 2 months after the accident that happened to you?
I mean, yeah, I wanted to go back that next week.
His find? An extremely rare over 6-inch megalodon tooth.
It was another miracle, honestly. But they call it the redemption tooth because it was just 2 months after I got bit.
Jeffrey continues to search for teeth and hopes to inspire others to appreciate the amazing wildlife we have here in Florida. He does this through his company, Shark Co.
My mission is to help ancient sharks save living sharks. These are ancient fossilized shark teeth from 2 to 23 million years old. I love sharing them and making them as jewelry. I do want it to help spread awareness over habitat loss, and then in general with shark conservation.
In Venice, I'm Brendan Mackey for ABC7, your local station. Thank you for joining me on this very special ABC7 program. It has been my honor and pleasure to share these stories with you. And if you have a picture of your favorite animal or favorite animal encounter, we want to add your photos to our Animals on the Suncoast article. Have a great day and keep exploring the animals on the Suncoast.